The Carolina Panthers open up at 5.5 after an abysmal 2-15 season last year. Unfortunately, we're not picking the over and under at what they finished with last year, 2-15. I would pick them to go over there. However, right now I'm picking them to go under. I don't think they find more than 3 wins this year. I know Dave Canales from Tampa Bay is coming in here, and he's going to run this show, but what a show to run. Like, I don't know any coach that is happy to walk into the Carolina Panthers locker room and say, hey, guys, I've got full confidence we can go and do it this year. They're not. There's no possibility that this team wins over 5 games, right? I mean, surely not.
I wouldn't say there's no possibility, but I mean, it's minute.
You're right. A boulder could come through the rest of the NFC South and kill every other person in the entire division.
Right. Exactly. So, but other than that, yes, I think
killing was a bit much. That's killed everybody off in the NFC South.
You were letting
but
it
I think
dark.
that's what would have to happen for the Panthers to win over 5 games.
I agree with taking the under. I don't know about the boulder. Let me sleep on that one. I'll give you an opinion on it next week. Make sure you tune in. Just like and subscribe to the channel. I definitely think it's an under. I think they can improve off last year. God help them. They better. Can they win 3 games? Let us know, chat. So the problem for the Panthers, jokes aside, seriously, this is, you kind of mentioned it when you were talking about it. No, you said no head coach can go in there and be like, hey, guys, I'll just stop you right there. Yeah, you're right. No head coach can go in there because the owner, David Tepper, is the worst owner in the league. This is quickly.
Isn't he the one that threw the drink at the fan or something?
Yeah, that's correct. And,
piece of junk.
He's the one that was having the weekly meetings and wanting to, have a say in how the offense is being called.
Look,
and all
we
this
give
stuff.
Jerry Jones a really bad rap on this show, but nothing competes with Tepper.
Say what you will about Dallas and their issues. Jerry, though, overall is a good owner. Yeah, and they're very profitable, and they're a brand. Like, Jerry is very smart. He knows
he's a micromanager. That's the biggest gripe about that. But Tepper is just he's just a jerk. And
he's a jerk, and he's clueless. He is genuinely clueless. He thinks he can get in there and micromanage like he's done in other walks of life that have made him successful. It doesn't work in football. You need an owner to stay all the way. The reason Dave Canales got this job, and I'm not knocking Dave Canales, I actually like him, is because no one else wanted it. They couldn't go and hire Bobby Slowick. They couldn't go hire a really talented offensive coordinator. They had to go get someone that basically, Dave Canales, if he hadn't gotten this job, there's no guarantee he would have ever got offered a head coaching job. Okay?
Right.
So for him, it's like, well, I got to take this opportunity because I might never have one. That's the only reason they got a head coach, because the owner is so bad. He is going to continue to meddle. He's going to continue to create issues. It's becoming a Washington situation like we had with Dan Snyder. So I think any coach is doomed. When you look at the players, Bryce Young, hey, you're wearing it on your shirt. When the draft happened, me and you said, you're crazy if you take Bryce Young. CJ Stroud should be the number 1 pick. A quarterback that small cannot be successful in the National Football League. I understand the offensive line didn't do him any favors. I understand they let him down last year. They did actually improve the guard, the center, both guard positions and the center. It's all an improvement. I don't think it matters. I don't think Bryce Young can be successful in the league. I think this is under all the way. Maybe they win 4 games. It's going to be a long season.
Yeah, and they got Deontay Johnson in there, which doesn't. I'm not jumping up and down about that either.
It's better than DJ Chark, though.
The question I have for you, though, of course. The question I have for you, Bryce Young. Okay, I just want to touch on this real quick. I know you and I both said CJ Stroud should be the number 1 overall draft pick, and it seems like we were right about that, and with most everybody else in the sports media. But do you think Bryce Young has more potential than what we saw last season? Like, can he be better than this? Because he had it shook out real bad for him. Like, it was the worst situation you could possibly go into for any rookie quarterback.
Yes. Bryce Young is a talented football player. We saw him put on the cape at Alabama and be a great quarterback.
Canales will get more out of him than anybody else has, for sure.
100%. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Bryce Young will play better, I think. I just ultimately think it doesn't matter. I don't know how different it would look if you brought Andy Reid in there. I mean, it would probably look pretty good because Andy Reid's won with literally every quarterback. He could take me and you off the street and win games with us at quarterback. He'd be like, hey, guys, hand the ball off. So I just think he's too small, man. He's too small. He looks small. I know he's tough and he's semi-capable, but it wasn't all the offensive line last year. I just don't have a lot of faith. And I think even if there was a situation where he could have succeeded in the league, when you get drafted and get thrown into that, it really can derail your entire career. We've seen it. We were talking earlier. We saw it with Sam Darnold. He got put in that Jets situation. It derailed his career, and goodbye. That's what happened to Geno Smith till it got revitalized. I feel bad for Bryce Young, but I don't think there's going to be a renaissance of him. I hope so, but I'm not expecting it.
You said Andy Reid would just say hand the ball off, but like, who do you hand the ball to here? Like, are you excited about Miles Sanders or Chuba Hubbard? Like, are you really excited about those guys?
No, Chuba Hubbard?
Chuba? Well, I don't care what it is. It's
Chuba.
He's not going to be chugging along, I promise you that.
Won't be any Chubbas after these Carolina games, I'll promise you that much.
This team is going to be, it's going to be rough to watch, man. Like, I don't know what it's going to, this team is 2 to 3 seasons out from being in contention of winning this division at all. Like, 2 to 3 easy.
Take away the quarterback thing and whatever. Like, it's the roster is not excellent. It's not as bad as some people act, but it's not good.
Yeah, and then I know we haven't really touched on the defense that much, but like it doesn't look great either.
It does not.
Like who was it? Dane Jackson, right? Yeah. So Dane Jackson, safety Jordan Fuller.
Jordan Fuller replaced Von Bell.
J.C. Horn, he's been injured a lot.
That's a good addition, though. I like that.
Yeah, but he's been injured a lot.
I know. They brought in Ashawn Robinson at D tackle. That's good. Brought in DJ Wanham. That's good. Jadeveon Clowney. Okay, but in replacement of Brian Burns, okay, so what? It's just, there's nothing really that excites you with the Carolina Panthers. There's nothing that excites you at all. And with the owner situation and the unknown coach and the really small quarterback, how could you have any faith? Maybe they win 4 games, but that's probably the ceiling.
Over under 2.5. Tepper throwing water on fans this year.
Got to go under 2.5. I think he'll be more aware that the cameras are on him.
Fair enough.